What I love about this garden is it's always showing me something new. There's always something happening. And a month ago, this plant was stunning with purple clusters of flowers. They're all gone now. The seed pods of this Texas mezcal bean are starting to form. Really cool color. This one's called silver peso. But right now, this time of year, you might pass by it. But this is going to catch your eye right now. This is the purple smoke tree. It's an amazing color of foliage, and right now she's in bloom too with these beautiful airy blossoms. What's so neat is to come visit this garden at different times of the year to get different ideas and to keep learning about how to make your garden look beautiful throughout the year. And the garden, the plants themselves, will teach you that. And right now, this time of year, there's all sorts of stuff busting loose in the garden. Right over here, there's an amazing, amazing Penstemon, one of many. The more I've learned about Penstemon, the more I've learned to love them, and this is one of the plants that's why. I mean, it's just incredible in its color. And Penstemons are just amazing in their ability to attract hummingbirds, to bring color into the spring garden, and there's so many different varieties. There's over 100 different species, and right now I'm in a Penstemon garden. I've got one kind of brushing up against me here. There's Penstemon, I believe this is Amphorellae, and just down the way here we've got some Penstemon palmeri that even as I sit here, the fragrance just comes wafting on through. And that's another part of something that you really want to bring into your garden, into your sensual experience of your garden, is fragrance, hummingbirds, flowers, form, and all these ideas abound right here. I feel like a kid in a candy shop. It's incredible. There's all this stuff that goes on in here. And this plant, Russian sage, I mean, it's really beautiful in its foliage, but right now I see the first hints of purple coming out in some of these blossoms. All these are the flower heads. And so here we are coming later into the spring. This is the next flower show coming, and this one will last through the summer. Talk about candy for a gardener. There's nothing perhaps more stunning than this beautiful Trichocereus Blue. And what's cool about this right now is that on a cool day like today, you can experience this. This is a night blooming flower. It'll open at night. In fact, last night it was a tight little bud like these other ones back here, and then she opens as the sun goes down. She opens quickly. The white attracts the night pollinators. And on a cool day, it'll last. On a warm day, she'd already have been wilted. So on any given day when you come down here, you never know what ephemeral delight is going to await you. And this flower, well, if you've ever wanted to feel what it's like to be a bee, this is it. Because you can actually get your whole face inside this flower and experience it. And it's amazing. The stamens, the structure, the way they're oriented around this floral cup, and then they fall, one group of them falls to make this carpet, this pollen-laden carpet that leads to this fleshy stigma, bold, sticking out of the beauty of this amazing, huge flower. I think a really good way to end today's garden meander, focusing on so many different flowers, is with this beauty, this yucca. There's a lot of different yuccas, but the flowers typically are just like this kind of creamy white, these bells that hang in different directions, and they're actually kind of waxy and thick to the touch. But what a beautiful show. What an amazing flower from a really, really drought-tolerant plant. This particular species of yucca has a very blue leaf. You can see some of the flowers have fallen and gotten caught on that little spiny tip there, but it's gorgeous, blue and purple, and there's even some little splash of purple in this flower here. When it's done blooming, just get in there with gloves carefully and glasses and cut with a saw that stem out and get rid of it. It's amazing, the form, the texture, the color, the fragrance, the hummingbird, all the different sensual and wonderful characteristics that these desert plants will bring into your garden. And all in all, they're pretty easy to grow.